Hello guys and gals, Junk Car Willie here with you at Trailer Park Garage with the 12x60 in the mansion, 12x60 mansion in the background. So, the question is, can you get a car on Marketplace decent for under $1,000? 2002 Tracker, 169,000 miles. Lady owned it since 2009. Always take that in consideration, like how long they owned it, who owned it. Here was a lady, and once I met her, she was just retired from Ohio University, lived out this gravel road, and as you can see, it's got a couple little dings, and even had another fender put on the other side, which was gray primer. But always take that into consideration, how long they owned it and stuff like that. But it's got temporary tags on it, and they're selling it. That's not a good sign. But I did what every true car guy does, go right to making it look good first. So we got the matching aluminum silver paint and Flex Seal with a little bit of Bondo over it, just to make the rockers look a little bit better. Yeah, we're not quite done, Maybe we are on this. Usually on a car, when you're doing body work like that, you see a guy that's got primer over it and rough putty, you think, well, he ain't done. But if you see someone like me, puts the collar paint back over it, you think, well, that's a finished project. Still need to pop a couple of dents out, but good running little V6 car. She was wanting 1,000. Another thing, a lot of people just don't like selling cars. They don't even like getting on Marketplace. So if you come there and you offer them a good price, they don't want to mess with a bunch of people. Even that's what she told me. And if you watch Marketplace and be quick, watch it for about a month. I had bought a 2000 Mercury Mystique off an old lady that had it since new for $500. I think I put a couple $100 in over 3 years. Drove it, sold it for $9. So this car is definitely worth the $750, but we're getting ready to go on an 800-mile trip. I did change the oil. It does have good tires. I have put a couple 100 miles on it around here locally. It looks better inside than it does on the outside. Yeah, well, it needs a little cleaner, but you know what I mean. It's not ripped up or nothing. Pretty good shape. No engine lights on it until I drove it about 100 miles. It popped on. It's some kind of little, what is it? I can't think of it now, but it's something minor. It runs decent, no oil leaks or nothing like that so far. Let's hear what it sounds like. It's not, real noisy. Pretty clean under the hood too. All I had to do was wipe the dust off it mainly. I didn't put no engine cleaner on it. And, I took Windex to it actually and cleaned it up. Clean little V6. It had an oil leak on the bottom, but the oil filter, like a lot of people do, didn't have the seal off of it. So she'd been leaking oil, putting oil in it. Probably looked like it was leaking for a year. And somebody still left the old seal from the old oil filter off when they took it. Always make sure you get the seal off with the oil filter. I was driving a truck for Stanley Brothers production or distribution, and went and had the truck service, and they forgot and did that, about blew it up. But just showing you my $750 ride. Just sold the 2020 Honda Civic. I bought it at the right time in March, right when COVID was starting, for $21,500. The value was at 29,000 miles. It was right now it's $22,300. I didn't sell it for that, but I did, I did do good on it, put it that way. Usually you buy a car, like if you did it now, they went up. You never sell in 3 years and get more out of them or as much as you paid for them, unless you do a lot of stuff. So just thought I'd show you a little video here. Junk Car Willie. This is basically, everybody calls a garage where they work on their cars. Well, this is the garage. Trailer park garage right here. Truck, even though I got it a month before I got the car last spring, it's always on the back burner. About got it going and the starter went out, which I had problems with it at first. It had mud cobbers up in it. That's why we nicknamed it mud clobber. But the bodywork's coming. I get another last layer on it. Cap rockers are just got a couple little holes, so I'm keeping them. Put new cap corners on it. That dent should pop out. Maybe put like a basketball inside the door and behind the frame in there and blow it up. Something easy. I think you'll have the crease there and stuff, but it'll look all right. Same up here. I need one more layer of my Bondo to get on there where I'll be comfortable with it. I mean, I think it'll be perfect. We'll leave the little brown bond on there. See right there how that rocker is. The inner rockers. Now I'm putting inner rockers on it. I should put rockers on it, shouldn't I, guys? I really should. See, the outer of it is pretty good. I knew the inner, which comes to right here, but I can patch a little place on it. It's not being perfect. Same here, right here with the crease in. I'll probably have to put like a hydraulic jackers in between it and the bed in there. I seen I could get in there and pop that out just as best as I can. We'll clean the wheels up, drive it like it is. 350, 4-barrel, original engine. Really nice sounding dual exhaust on it. It was a one owner. The guy died in '96, bought it brand new, stacked full of receipts, and his son finally got rid of it last year. Came up from Missouri. Old Riviera finally got, after 6,000 miles on it, finally got new rotary button, cap, and wires, and a second set of plugs. It's running good. Carburetor kit. Still ain't got the carburetor down. You have to check the video out I posted on Junk Car Willie. I'm not sure if I'm posting this on Junk Car Willie or if I'm posting it on the new channel, Trailer Park Garage with Junk Car Willie. I figure I want to get more personal, and I don't want to mess up the main channel. It's doing so good. I gain subscribers every day since I've been gaining subscribers every day. Let me turn this off. Every day since I think it was July of last year. I averaged 13 to 20 subscribers a day in a month's time. So it's channel's slow and growly. And the second channel, Junk Car Willie 2, where I want to do more of the buildings and maybe do the car shows on there. And it's, you know, YouTube recognizes it as a content creator when you get over 500 subscribers. It's got like 518. I cleared all this was right like this 3 years ago. All this down through here till middleware. And I started working on it slowly by slowly. Now this right here just needs weed eated. All this section from past them trees to past these trees, we got it all cleared off. Of course, when the plug comes up every year, you got to clean it out. But this area just needs weed eated. This area over here is still about halfway down. So I do live along the high river. That makes it one good thing about living in a trailer park. I'm hoping it's temporary. Of course, I thought that 3 years ago when I moved in here. So we'll see how that goes. As always, guys, keep being you. If everything goes all right, I got a surprise for you tomorrow, and I'm going to try to do a live like on top of an hour, you know, each hour there for a few hours. We'll see. I got to take off soon. If I do, it's like a 7-hour drive. So there's the $750 new ride. I never drove the Honda Civic much anyway since I got the Riviera on the road anyway, so it was just a backup car. Hey, anybody needs a 1949 39 DeSoto Fender? I've got sets and sets of hubcaps where I go to them old junkyards and I'll find one. I've already got 3 of the other. This Fender's actually, that's a bucket out of something else, very solid except for right there. Oh Oh, give me the sound, buddy. Here comes the guy mowing the grass. Later, guys. Keep being you.